Hey guys, this is Jay from Sentinel Trading Channel. So welcome to the new episode of my Binbot Pro Trading Progress. So if you guys have been following me, you guys probably watched the previous episode and I've actually revealed a new way of using the Binbot Pro Trading software. To everyone that is new to the Binbot Pro Trading Progress, you guys might be wondering, is the Binbot Pro Trading software a scam or can it actually help grow your trading account? So basically, how I use this trading software is to use a simple Pine script codes to actually develop an indicator on the trading chart. So whenever this bomb icon appears, then we can actually come to Binbot Pro and turn on the robot with these various settings. So another important tips before using the Binbot Pro Trading software is we have to use our own trading settings. So do not use the top 10 trading robot. The reason is because you will have multiple currencies selected at all times, so the selection of the currencies from the top 10 robot is actually quite random, so it is almost impossible to achieve consistent results using the top 10 trading robot. So hence I actually use my own trading settings and it worked out pretty well so far. In the previous episode I showed you guys my balance should be around at this level. Right now it actually jumped all the way up to 20,000, so it's definitely a very exciting time. So you can see a little bit of acceleration in the trading growth, so I hope this new method can maintain some sort of momentum to continue grow my account. Alright, basically today is the 10th of August. You can see I've been extensively trading last week. Even though it is pretty tough, the software managed to actually grow my account pretty well and in the last week, even though the number of trades isn't high, but the level of accuracy is actually pretty good. Alright, the last week's growth is actually from about around 13,000 to up to 20,000, so there's about 7,000 growth. This video is going to serve as an important tutorial video to whoever that sign up Binbot Pro Trading software using my referral link. The link is in this description box below, but make sure to contact me before you actually register for an account. That way you will make sure that your registration goes through smoothly and you will be guaranteed an access to the Binbot Pro Trading settings that I use and the instructions to actually set up your trading charts and also the trading indicators over here, as well as the Telegram group where I usually inform you guys if it's a bad trading day or what are the high impact news daily, and also if there's any changes to the trading method I will actually announce it there. Okay, before we get into some trade examples, please make sure to subscribe if you guys are interested in trading online as a side hustle during this tough period, or even if you guys just want to learn a new technique on trading the binary options market or even CFDs. Alright, so do pay close attention to the next segment of this video, as I will be showing you guys my real trades recorded live last week, and I hope the tutorial video will give you a very clear idea of how I actually use the Binbot Pro Trading software. Alright, so do enjoy the next segment. Alright guys, so let's check out the first example in this video. So the first example is we had an alert for GBPUSD. You can see the bomb icon has just appeared at about 10 seconds ago. Right now it's 16:10:40 seconds. So I usually check whether at the 50th seconds, and you can see now the bomb actually disappears and reappear again. So at 50 seconds and now you see the bomb has disappeared again. So the alert has actually appeared. You can actually observe how steady the signals will be by looking at the bomb icon. So usually if the bomb icon kind of like flickers, like it comes out and goes away, so we will usually skip that signal. Alright, okay, so now let's look at the next example. Right now we have a bomb icon that appeared on USDCAD at about 16:25:30 seconds, so there's about 20 seconds to confirm that the bomb icon is still there. So once if it's still there at the 50th second, at 16:25:50 seconds, I will turn on, in this case, the beta 2 robot. Okay, let me stand by the beta 2 robot first and click save. So make sure I click save and the robot has been saved, indicators there. Alright, so it's already past 50 seconds. I'm going to turn on the robot for beta 2, and right now we have a call trade for USDCAD at 16:26. Alright, so 16:26:07 seconds, call trade at 16:26. Alright, so sometimes you might notice that today for some reason my start time actually changed at the 06 seconds, so sometimes it kind of happens on a certain day. However, most of the time it will actually revert back to the 20 seconds. But in terms of the execution wise for the beta method v3, generally everyone can actually execute the robot at the 50th second and still are able to get get good trades in using the Binbot Pro trading software. Alright, and you guys might be wondering how I actually switch between like changing the currency in the settings for the beta settings and also turn on the robot like in a split second. And how I actually do that is I open two different tabs. So one tab is for the Binbot Pro main page and another tab for beta settings and another tab for beta 2 settings. So let's wait for this trade to expire. Alright guys, so we're back. So you can see that we actually won the call trade on the USDCAD. So it's actually a slow movement because it's a pretty good call trade. Let's move on to the next trading example. Alright guys, so we seem to have a situation with EURJPY. The alert actually came out just a few seconds ago, about 10 seconds ago, but the bomb icon actually disappeared. So the alert actually came out at 7:03:04. It's about 25 seconds and now you can see the bomb has reappeared and disappeared again. So in this situation, usually it causes some sort of uncertainty. So we'll check at 7:03:50 seconds and it seems like right now it's 7:03:55 and the bomb icon actually disappeared. So I'm going to just wait for a next opportunity, and you can see as the candle closes and the actually alert triggers again. So because this is actually a price level that has a high chance for either a strong reversal or trend follow. So since bomb icon actually appeared but it disappeared again, and at the same time the GBPUSD bomb icon has appeared and now it's 7:04:42 seconds, and it is clear to me that the GBPUSD bomb icon is more likely to stay over there. So I'm going to make sure trade these GBP signals, and I'm going to use beta settings and Y beta settings because the MACD line is angling upwards. Alright, so it seems like we got a call trade at 7:05. Let's turn off the robot and you can see the balance decrease because the trade is already taken. So let me put call trade at 7:05, and you guys can also clearly see MACD line has an angle upwards. We will use beta settings, and if the MACD line is angling downwards, we will use beta 2 settings. So let's wait for this trade to expire. Alright guys, so it seems like we've actually won this trade and my balance grew to $15,788. So you guys can see based on the chart, there's a nice upward push causing us to win this call trade. Alright, so let's move on to the next example. Alright guys, so right now we have a trade with the USDCAD, and you can see the MACD line is almost horizontal. In fact, it's actually angling slightly downwards right now. We had an alert about 1 minute ago, but right now the bomb icon has already disappeared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually wait for several minutes because once the alert come out, so the alert might actually come out again. We're going to watch this candlestick as it forms and to see whether the alert actually triggers. The tricky thing about this example is that one, the MACD is almost horizontal and the blue line might be angling upwards, so it's actually a little bit risky trade setup, but I just want to show you guys that it can work sometimes. But if you are a beginner, it is probably best to avoid this kind of setup. Alright, so however, if the bomb icon actually appears and the blue line for the MACD actually forms a last minute change in angle, where you can see it's obviously angling upwards a little bit right now. You can see this is a new alert for USDCAD, and right now is 9:33:00. So I can actually activate a robot right now. I'm going to activate beta settings for USDCAD. Let me change the settings, USDCAD for beta settings, and I will click save and then activate the robot immediately. Alright, let's see how this trade goes. I'm sure it's going to actually take a trade within like a few more seconds. Alright, so we actually have a put trade at 9:33 for USDCAD beta settings. Let me turn off the robot right now, and you can see the balance has decreased a little bit due to the trade. Okay, I'll repeat again. So I will use beta settings because the MACD blue line actually is angling slightly upwards after the bomb icon has actually formed. Alright guys, so we're back. So it seems like we've won the put trade, and right now my balance stands at 17,570. You can see based on the charts, the USD Canadian currency pair is steadily trending downwards. Okay, so let's move on to the next trade example. Alright guys, so I have a situation with EURJPY. Right now is 16:04 28 seconds, and you can see the bomb icon has already appeared. Let me get ready EURJPY for the beta 2 settings and click save. And the reason why beta 2 is because the MACD lines is clearly angling downwards. Okay, so it has an angle that is going downwards, so we'll use beta 2. Now right now it's almost 16:04 50 seconds. Right now it's 50 seconds, and basically the bomb icon is still there. I can actually turn on the robot immediately right after this. Okay, so since I'm using binary sense, I can actually afford to delay a little bit. Let me turn on the beta 2 robot right now and wait for a trade to be executed. Okay, so it's pretty simple. When an alert comes out, get ready to save your settings with the respective currency pair and look at the MACD angles. So if the MACD angle is downwards, we use beta 2. If it is upwards, we use beta settings. Okay, so right now we have a call trade open at 16:06 27 seconds, and let me turn off the robot. Okay, so let me put a call trade at 16:06. It is just the previous candlesticks. Okay, so well, the price is actually trending downwards, so we'll see how this trade actually goes. So it's not every time the Binbot Pro will take a reversal trade or even a trend follow trade, so it depends on the robot. Okay, so let's wait for this trade to expire. We might get unlucky on this trade. Alright guys, so we're back. So fortunately we actually won this trade at 16:06, a call trade for EURJPY. Right now my balance stands at $18,800. So you can see at the EURJPY chart, clearly reversed strongly towards the resistance line. It seems like it's testing this resistance level, and it's really fortunate. So I really thought the price would actually continue to go down, but at the end of the day it managed to do a good trade from the Binbot Pro trading software, and the recent trades with this new V3 method has been working very well, as you can see on my trade history. So let's move on to the next example. Alright guys, so I have a situation with EURUSD. Right now it is 16:55 46 seconds. In fact, the bomb has disappeared. Alright, so now the bomb icon has reappeared again at the 50th seconds, and the MACD line is angling upwards. So I'm going to set up beta settings and switch it to EURUSD and click save, and immediately turn on the robot. Alright, so this is one of the setup if you guys are a beginner, and if you see a last minute bomb icon at the 50th second, if you guys are not confident you guys can switch the settings fast enough, you better to just keep this setup and wait for next. Okay, so right now I actually have a call trade open at 16:56 for EURUSD. Let me turn off the robot, and right, you can see the balance has decreased. So 16:56 is just the previous candle, and actually went for a call trade. So let me put an upward arrow. The price seems to be pushing downwards, so we'll just see how this trade goes. Hey guys, so it seems like I'm back. So luckily I actually won the trade, a call trade at 16:56, and you can see my balance stands at $18,000, and you can see based on the price chart for EURUSD, the price reversed back up a little bit, but I'm pretty confident that the price will continue to push down and attempt to go for a breakout trade. So nevertheless, it's a good trade executed by the Binbot Pro trading software. You guys can check out my trade history right here. I'm pretty happy with the new $18,000 balance. Okay, alright, so that pretty much sums up in terms of performance of the Binbot Pro trading software. So in my opinion, it's working pretty well. So if you guys are interested to find out more about the withdrawal part about the Binbot Pro trading software, you guys can watch the video on the left, or you can just watch my latest video on the right. After watching this video, you guys probably can answer whether the Binbot Pro trading software is still a scam or not. Alright, so thanks for watching guys. Do watch the next video.